nestled between Tony Gwynn Drive and Trevor Hoffman Way. This is Petco Park. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
And I'll be interested to see if these teams approach it any differently, with one on the brink of elimination and the other just to win away from putting an end to this thing. You know, in the postseason, I think you have to treat every game the same, but there's something about an elimination game that could put a team just into a different mindset.
Yeah, and the strategy could certainly change in this type of game. It's hard to manage the same way when in any given at-bat, it can impact everything you've been working for throughout the season. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set, and on the hill today, Michael Wacha.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go? Here's Mookie Betts. Out to short, sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. In there, and it's 0-1. And ball 1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Snuck the fastball by him.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Will Smith in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Mookie on the move. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner around second. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 0-2. That one missed.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher.
And down on strikes he goes. Huge strikeout there. Now it's J.D. Martinez. That's in for a strike. Betts at third. Smith at first. 2 out of the inning. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Check swing. Appeal to first. No swing. Just held it back there. 2 outs. Diving, and he can't make the play. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Tatis makes the catch, and that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back here in San Diego, now the starting pitcher in this one, Clayton Kershaw. What should we keep an eye on here?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Kershaw fires. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. That hits the dirt. 1-0. Kershaw, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Tatis waits. Got him swinging.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Top of the second, and at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Waka, a former all-star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. Makes the catch. 1 down.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
On a line, base hit. Miguel Rojas at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Got it by him for the K.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's the strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Grisham makes the catch, and that'll do it. So they back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Here's Machado. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss.
Hey, Blue, did you know Manny Machado is the youngest player in history to have a walk-off grand slam in both leagues?
I did not know that. The other way, makes the grab, 1 down.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Oh, he gloves it. It's there, and that's a great play.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. First offering misses the mark. Fought off foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
That one out to right. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Throw cut off to third. He's in there.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. On the ground, right side. Now the throw to first on the run. What a play to end the inning. New inning getting started. And up to the plate is Will Smith. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that one off the outside edge.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate.
Now it hits him in the chest.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
Max Muncy at the dish. Muncy, multi-time All-Star, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. And that one wrapped foul. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. Got him looking, and there's one away. And here is J.D. Martinez. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2. Bounce to third, and foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one the other way. Bogarts whips it to first on the run. And there's 2 down. And next for L.A., James Outman. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Outside.
2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And that one hammered way back there. Gone.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
In the dirt. Throw to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. But the long ball was working in this inning. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's going to be Gary Sanchez. And the first offering is not close. Kershaw measures 6 feet 4 inches, 35 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. There's a strike. And another ball. Next offering is down low. And that's ball 3. Called strike right there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Now at the plate, Ha-Seong Kim. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Kim, 27 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
That one hit to right. Betts pulls it in on the run. 3 up, 3. And welcome back as we go to the top of the 4th. And now the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. And that one lifted in the air center field. Puts the squeeze on it. And a quick out, number 1. So the lineup flips over. Here's Mookie now. That's in there. And it's 0-1. That's a little bit low.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So digging in, Freddie Freeman. Ball 1, no strikes. Betts over at first with 1 away. On the ground to the left. And it finds its way through for a hit. The relay in there. He scores. And the lead is up to 5. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball 1, no strike.
That one is absolutely belted. Grisham going back some more. That one is gone.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically.
Nick Martinez taking over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Next pitch is outside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see. These guys played extremely well to force this series into a game 5. It's just like a game 7. You win or go home. That game 5 should be a lot of fun to watch.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
Back to
to you live from Southern California. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Just about set to go. And our pitcher in this game, Ryan Pepiot.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Outman makes the catch, and there's one down. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Pitch misses inside, ball one. In the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are two down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Swing and a slow roller. Throw on to Freeman. Out number 3. It's the Padres. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
Well, his main pitch is that cutter, and he will use it to jam guys, especially opposite-handed matchups. And then, same-handed matchups, just trying to miss the barrel of the bat. He's just got to make sure that he doesn't start it over the heart of the plate, because then it can go right into the sweet spot of the bat. When it's right, it's got late horizontal movement. So he still has to mix in his other offerings. He can't just rely on that cutter. Otherwise, hitters will start diving at it.
Darvish, who's played for the Rangers, Dodgers, Cubs, and Padres, but he's been an all-star in both leagues, Siggy.
An all-star and a fan favorite, is really become an endeared player to the Padres fans there. They got a mural painted of him somewhere in the city.
The 1-2. And that skips in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away. Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Betts gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. In the dirt. And the runner holds. Here's a 1-2. Base knock, center field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
The batter now will be Will Smith. In there for strike one. And that one clips the corner.
Well, he's got ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
1-2 here. Double play ball to second. There's one. On to first, double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Swung on, belted. Grisham raging back towards the wall. Back some more. And out of here.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw in there. That's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button. They've got him working a little harder in this first frame. swing than he anticipated.
And it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back. And now it's Manny Machado. Pepio back to work. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Here's a 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's outside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. Runner at first with no outs here. Now 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Taylor under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Ji-Man Choi.
And now the hitter, Ji-Man Choi. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. And the right-hander deals. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Smith pulls it down, 2 down. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. And a foul ball.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Machado off of first with 2 away. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That takes care of Cronenworth. And that's the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder James Outman. Swing and a miss. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Cronenworth over to second, and that's 2. Miguel Rojas at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. And that's outside. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. The wind of the pitch. And now it's even up.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball and out of that same time.
The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. Pepio back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Sanchez, a former All-Star. 30 years old now. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. The 0-2.
Ball one.
The punch out there. Now one away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was